Willie D. Live.
What's your assessment of Joe Biden?
You know, Joe's he's getting old, man. Joe is a little old and, not saying he don't still have some of what it takes. It's just delayed. And I don't think we have time to be delayed in today's society. You got to be sharp and you got to be on it.
I think by the time this interview comes out, he'll probably have been stepped down because right now there's a huge bullhorn blaring for his
resignation.
His resignation.
Yeah.
They want him to step down. And the trip part about it is the big donors want him to step down the most, and the Democrats are divided about who they want to replace him. And they are also saying that he's not going to endorse Kamala Harris, which to me makes no sense. I think she's their best shot. I think she's the most qualified and ready to step in and do the job from day one.
But she's a black woman, and she's a woman and a black woman.
Yeah.
I don't think America's even ready for that.
Right.
Not even a woman.
But America wasn't ready for the first black president.
You're right.
But my thing is
we need somebody.
This is what I say.
Somebody to stand up for something.
This is what I say when it comes to America being ready.
Yeah.
Fuck America.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Because America ain't never gonna be ready for us to be successful. Period.
Oh, they don't want us to.
They always hate. And I was just watching a video yesterday. In fact, I covered it on my YouTube channel. Pepper from Salt and Pepper was accosted while riding the Southwest Airlines, while sitting on the Southwest Airlines plane. She bought 2 tickets.
Yeah.
So she had 2 seats. And one of the guys, the flight attendant, got mad at her because she didn't have her knee brace on. She has a permit, for disability.
Yeah.
And so that's why she needed two seats so she could stretch out. So he pretty much got on her by not having it on. So she put it on, and then he was like, "Okay, well that's fine." But then she said that she was FaceTiming her assistant to tell her assistant that she was not going to make the meeting in Tennessee because they were talking about kicking her off the plane. And then the people thought that she was going, live on a filming them.
Wow.
And so they decided they want to kick her off also because some dude walks up and says he has a funeral to go to. And they want to take her seat that she paid for and give it to him. And so she went through all of that, and then they eventually kicked her off the plane. So she definitely has a lawsuit because first and foremost, I know when it comes to that disability thing, like you can't question a person's disability. Once they tell you they're disabled, you can't say, well, you can't make them prove that they're disabled.
That is not your job.
That's
your
not
job
your
is to
job,
give ice, snacks, them little cookies, and make sure everybody get on and get off safely.
Yeah. I think they was hating on her, man, because she was a black woman who appeared to be successful.
And she could afford to buy 2 seats.
Yeah, and exactly.
Like, who does that? Who can?
Yeah.
Who do you think you are?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel it in first class, man.
I feel it too, man. Like yesterday, when we was coming here, it was delayed 3 hours, 4 hours on the plane. So normally, when you're giving food in first class, you start from the front and go to the back.
Right.
This particular young man, I think he looked and saw that most of the white people were sitting on the back end of first class. And he wanted to make sure they got the best meals. So he started from the far end to come up to the front.
Right.
And there was actually a young white lady who was sitting beside me. She said, isn't it kind of weird and odd that he told everybody what it was, but then he started from the back of first class and come up to the front before he's, giving out the meals. She said, yes, I've never seen that in my life.
Yeah.
So they're pick and choose. He took an assessment. Oh, yeah, only have a few things of chicken and good hot food, and the rest of you, going to get what's left. And he did that on purpose. And I was like, okay,